Hey guys, my name's Cole, and this is a video on how you can build your first AI chatbot in 5 minutes. I'm not going to do any cuts. I'm not going to even try and go fast. I'm just going to show how easy this is. And this is assuming you have no experience in this field, so anybody can do this. So stick along. So the first step, go to nan.io. You can make an account, free 14-day trial, so why not mess around, learn a few things on here. It's a super powerful tool. So click Get Started. I already have an account, but once you're in, you'll see a dashboard. Go ahead and just click Start Scratch. And in here is the canvas. And just for some context, NAN is a no-code tool to build custom automations with different applications. So like you can make one that could reference your Gmail account, your Google Drive, and I will do more videos on how to make those in the future. But let's start with the basics. Let's just make an AI chatbot that is very generic. So step one, click Add First Step. Click here, search nodes. If you just type agent, it'll come up. AI agent, this one. For now, you can ignore everything in here, and what you'll see is our AI agent. So if I were to send a message to it and say, hello, it comes back and says, error, a chat model subnode must be connected and enabled. That's the problem. So what it's talking about here is chat model. Under here, there's nothing connected. Chat model like ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, whatever your favorite one is, you can connect it. So what we need to do is connect one. And if you click this plus sign down here, click that, you'll see all the different ones come up. If you scroll down, my face cam's blocking it. Boom. If you click here, OpenAI chat model, it'll pop up this screen, which again, you can ignore from now. Actually, no, you can't. So what you want to do right here is you're going to want to add a credential. I already have 2 in here, but I'll create a new one just to walk you through it. So it needs an API key, and an API key is basically how you can connect any model, but also this is for other integrations, all other integrations. But for this, you need your API key, which you can get from openai.com. So type in openai.com. Once you're in and you have an account, go from here, click API platform. And then on the left side here, if you just type in keys, you should see API keys pop up. And then in here, click create new secret key. And I'm going to just name it web agent, select project, default, create new secret key. And then that is your API key. Now, it's important you treat these like passwords. You don't want these to be leaked, but I will delete mine before I upload this video. So back to NAN in this bar down here, paste that key, save. So credential is successfully saved. And now when we return back to our canvas, if I were to say hello again, it is now talking to our API key, ChatGPT, and it says, hello, how can I assist you today? So boom, you've connected your own ChatGPT model. But it has no memory of who we are, the conversations we've been having. So let's just say I said, I want to make dinner. And then it said, great, what are some ideas? And I was like, well, I like vegetarian food. And I'd be like, cool. You know, it wouldn't understand that you want vegetarian meals. So click simple memory. There's other ways you can do this, but more complex, but the simple memory is great just for testing here. Context window length is 5, so that's how many chats you can have. You can adjust this, 5's fine, 10's fine, whatever you want. Go back here, and now our agent, what's this? Because of changes in the workflow, output data may change when this node is run again. No worries, you can ignore that. So now we have memory. So let's just refresh this. And the other thing I would like to add, because this doesn't have web search, if I say, what is Bitcoin at right now? I don't have real-time access to the internet, basically, is what it's saying. So let's make it have real-time access. If you click Tool now, you can look up all these different tool integrations. I mean, look, guys, just go through here and scroll. It's endless. Like the Google Slides tool, Google Sheets tool. See, there's a lot of potential here with custom integrations, custom automations that you can build. It's super fascinating, but we're starting simple. You got to start somewhere, and this is it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to look up SERP API, which gives it Google search capabilities. Boom. So again, in here you'll have nothing, but if you click create new credential, you'll be asked for another API key. So you can find this one at serpapi.com. Register. I already have an account, but it'll have an API key here once you're in there. I'm going to regenerate one in case that's an old one. Okay, boom. Copy that. Again, these are like passwords. And the reason it's like a password is basically if you were to get a hold of my API key here, see how I only have 100 searches per month? Because that's the free plan. So you could take my API key and search and run it up. By the next time I get on, I'm like, what? I didn't use all those. So that's why it's like a password. And if you're paying for more usage and it's like connected to your card, and every time somebody makes a search, it's really cheap, but it adds up over a long horizon. So that's why it's important not to share them, but I will delete this again before I upload the video. So back to your workflow in NAN, paste your API key, save, boom. So return back to the canvas. Now we have our OpenAI chat model. We have a memory context window of 10, and we've added SERP API to allow for real-time search. So I'm going to refresh, and essentially, if I ask anything, so what is Bitcoin at right now? You just saw it work through all those. It says Bitcoin is currently at $96,622.67. Well, is it? $96,668.32. What did it say? Okay, so close. How about now? Okay, let's see if this is like real time. 96,622. Okay, well, it's pretty dang close. I don't know how often that's refreshed. It doesn't matter. Now we have search capabilities. So this is your first automation, or I guess AI automation workflow that you guys have built. And there's so much more to learn here. There's so many cool things you can do that are custom for your business, for your personal life. And it's really the future. I mean, AI agents will be the future of how we, interact with different, I don't know, imagine going to like dinner and you're like, yo, look at all the restaurants that we like and get us a table at or whatever one. I don't know. It's fun to be creative. So anyway, that is my tutorial and more coming soon. So subscribe.